I figured it was a good day to film about that serious thing I was talking about in my first video, because it is very rainy and depressing outside. So I decided that'd be a great time to vlog about about what I was talking about, get it off my chest. This chair's wet, and I just sat in it. But it's okay. I was talking about, it's something really hard for me to talk about because I really don't like being serious, and any way I can, like, lighten the mood, I really love to. Well, as I said earlier, I graduated, a few weeks ago. Gosh, this is harder than I thought it was gonna be. Well, a month before, I graduated, there was this boy in my senior class. I thought he was so cute, okay? I thought he was, like, really cute. He was really nice to everybody. He was one of those popular guys. He had, like, a lot of friends, but he was still really nice. He wasn't, like, uptight and, like, one of those people that thought they were better than you. He was in my second period class, my Spanish class, and, it's really hard to talk about now. I wasn't, like, extremely close to him. I wasn't, like, even relatively close to him. We're, like, in two different social groups. But, I mean, the thing I'm trying to get across is, it was a Saturday night. My best friend had spent the night with me, and we woke up Sunday morning, and she was on her phone, and she was, checking Instagram and stuff, and she looks at me, and she goes, "Oh my gosh," and I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Did you know, everybody's posting stuff about these two boys?" She was like, they said that they're like, pray for them and their families because, they're dead. And I was just like, no, it's gotta be a joke. And she was like, yeah, it's probably just a joke. And everybody was posting it and stuff. Well, we found out it really wasn't a joke. They had passed away that night. I was told that it was because they were out, that Saturday night, partying, which I don't have anything against, but the thing is that they were driving. They drove home, and they had been drinking, is what I take it as, because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I know what kids here do on the weekends, and they were driving, and apparently they hit 100, and they missed their turn, went over a hill, and ran into a tree. The boy in my class, I don't want to give out any names. That's why I'm trying to, like, dance around it. I don't want to give out the names. I just don't feel like that's any of anybody's business. But the boy in my class, the one that was a senior, he was driving. They crashed into the tree. He snapped his neck and died instantly. And there was a boy who was his best friend in our junior class. He was in the passenger seat. He didn't die right away, but as they were trying to get him out, he passed. I don't know, that Sunday when I found out about it, it really didn't dawn on me until I went into my room, and I was trying to say something to my mom, and all of a sudden, like, I cried. I felt, like, I just cried. I was just like, I don't even know why. I mean, it's not like I was close to him, that's why it really didn't hit me at first. But I went to my mom's room, I was like, hey, and then I was like, I just started bawling. I couldn't help myself. That Monday, the first day back to school, I'm going to try to get this video very short, but the first day back to school, I got into my first period class, and it was normal, because my teacher got up, and he was like, I hate to say that this, this doesn't happen all the time, but it does, sometimes you lose students, and it just really sucks that it was so close to graduation, and that it was two of them, and that they were all really close to everybody, because they were both really nice to everybody, and they didn't really have anybody that they didn't like. They were just nice all the time. And he was like, I hate to say that this doesn't happen, but we're going to continue on class. It was something normal, something routine, and I didn't feel any different. It was just another day at school. But when first period ended, we were on our way to homeroom, and usually in the halls, it's so loud. Like, you can't hear anything. Like, you can't even think most of the time, and you have to, like, get up in your friend's face and be like, "Hi, did you hear?" But, I got out into the hall, and it was so quiet. It was dead quiet. Nobody said a word. Like, nobody talked. And normally, like, that's unheard of because we have, like, 900 kids in our school. It's, most of the time, if nobody else talks, it's going to be the freshmen, but they didn't say a word. It was so quiet. And then I got to second period, which was my class I had with one of the boys, the senior boy, and he sat right in front of me. So, going past his chair and it being empty, that's something I'm probably not going to forget. He was there that Friday. He was there talking about what he was going to do on the weekends and how he was excited about our graduation party, and the thought that he never got to go, and then thought that he never got to graduate. And it really hits. It hit everybody. It hit our whole town, and we have a small town, so when something like that happens, like, everybody was affected. Because it's not like everybody knew him, but everybody knew somebody who knew him. And I thought it really wouldn't be that big of a deal for me because I wasn't ever extremely close to him, Me and the senior boy me and the boy that was in my second period class, we'd had a couple classes together before. And we've only exchanged a few words, but it's one of those things that you just, like, sit there and think about. Well, that was something to break the tension. And back to the seriousness. Like, it's really upsetting to me because I didn't think it was going to affect me that much, and it really did, because I think about it every day. I think about, like, all the little things. Like, his birthday was the other day. He would have been 18, and he would have loved it. He loved living, and that's what really makes me sad. I've been going to the same school since I've been living here since I was born. Like, this is where I've grown up all 18 years of my life, and I've grown up with a lot of people, a lot of the same people. And he was friends with a lot of those people. I've grown up with a lot of the same people that he hangs around. And when they were at his funeral, a lot of those boys, they were crying. And that's hard for me because, those were people that I went to kindergarten with, and we shared crayons with each other. And, they probably don't remember that now because I'm like an outcast in my school, but it is heartbreaking. It really is, to lose someone in your school. When you think, because I never even thought about it. I saw him prom night at a party, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's so cute, I wish I could date somebody like that. But, I wasn't thinking that, oh my gosh, what if he dies tomorrow? I was thinking, I can't wait till I grow up and, like see him out with his wife and his kids and be like, oh my gosh, that was the guy that went to school with me. He's gotten really fat, but that's never gonna happen. He's never gonna get married. He's never gonna have kids. He's never gonna go to college, which he got scholarships for, and he didn't even get to accept those. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this video here before I cry my eyes out, because this is all really sad, and I'm glad I got it off my chest, because, I mean, like, I've tried to talk to people about it before, but I was more of a helper. Like, I was more there for them than I was there for me, and I felt like I really couldn't get all of it off my chest without making them sad. But I feel a lot better now, and I'm really happy that I got that off my chest now. That I got to talk about it. And maybe my next video will be a fun one, a happy one, because this one was not a happy one at all. And my stepdad made me feel like a freak coming out here in the middle of my sad video, and I looked at him and I was like... But the main message of this video was really, if you're gonna party or drink, be responsible, find somebody. And I know, like, that's been pounded into the ground. You're like, oh yeah, I know, if I were to drink that I would need, you know, I've been told that a million times. But you never really know until you lose, so, like, until somebody around you, you lose them like that. So, don't drink and drive. It's bad, and you could get hurt, and you could hurt other people. Don't drink and drive. Anyways, I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day, a lot more wonderful than the one I'm currently having. And I will see you later. Bye!